Hey there, friends. Thanks for checking in. I'm with Michael Fisher from Magtech. We're going to talk a little bit about ammunition and where we are at this current point in time. I appreciate you joining me.
Absolutely.
So, you represent Magtech and S&B.
Right.
One of the things, I could never pronounce S&B. How do you say that?
Even the Czechs, it's based in the Czech Republic, so even the Czechs pronounce it differently. Sometimes you'll say seller and below, seller and below. Most people say S&B.
Okay, S&B, seller and below.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just say that. Okay, let's focus on Magtech. We've seen a lot of shifts recently in ammo. What's your feeling of right now and the future for 2016?
Sure. Demand is very good. We've got good, strong orders and response for our ammunition, so
yeah.
I think that's consistent across the industry. I tell people that are willing to listen, they ought to be buying ammunition and making sure they've got what they need for next year.
Absolutely, and Magtech's great, by the way.
Thank you.
I just purchased 900 rounds of 9mm target load.
Good.
I just love it. I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Speaking of which, the most popular, I'm going to take a little stab at this now.
Sure.
I'm going to say your best seller are 9mm target loads.
Yes. Our line of full metal jacket, training, range ammunition, that's our core business.
Okay.
9mm, 40, 45, 5.56. And then this year we've introduced 300 black and 10mm. 300
blackout and 10mm all of a sudden gained a lot of attention.
It did.
And I don't know why. I mean, I know it's very cool and everything, but it just seemed to really become more firearms, ammo, and everything.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, 10mm I think has always been relatively popular, but the cost of ammunition has been high.
Right.
So we introduced a good, high-quality round that is reasonably priced. So I think that's driving some demand.
Okay, well that makes sense.
Number of new pistols on the market. I think that's also helpful.
Right.
And then I think 300 blackout. That's tracking along with the increased popularity of suppressors, short barrel rifles, people like that. Getting into the NFA world.
All right, so we see a resurgence of 10mm,
yes.
300 blackout. Okay,
yes.
40 Smith & Wesson.
Yeah.
Okay, now ever since the FBI said they're going back to 9mm, it seems like a lot of people are following suit.
Yes.
Are you seeing that in your sales?
Absolutely.
You are?
Yeah. In general, you see 40 caliber demand slowing a little bit. Still good solid sales,
right?
But it's slowing to some degree.
Okay.
Concealed carry weapons, the smaller pistols, they're just not fun to shoot. They're abusive at 40 caliber. So 9mm, it's much more pleasant to shoot.
Okay. All right. Then now let's talk a little bit about long guns.
Yeah.
223, 5.56,
yes.
Still a strong seller.
Yes, without a doubt.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what would you say is the most popular hunting round?
That's not really our area of expertise or specialty in the U.S., but you've still got your standby 270, 30-06, things like that, but a real increased demand and interest in the high-performance 6.5 rounds.
I noticed that too.
Yeah,
I noticed that
6.5,
6.5,
26 nozzlers, all the nozzler rounds, things like that. Optics have gotten better, rifles have gotten better, so people are looking at longer range, higher performance rounds out there.
Okay.
Yeah, 6.5 Creedmoor, all these things.
Okay, and has there been anything in the last year or 2 years that really surprised you in regards to ammo, its availability, how fast you can get it out to the dealers and so forth?
Surprised, probably no real surprises. I think in general consumers are becoming more aware of some of the industry constraints. They're buying more, they're keeping more in stock, and I think people are shooting more in general. So a guy who used to buy two boxes of ammunition, now they buy 2 cases.
Right.
And that's become the standard.
That's become the standard, and that's what we've been pushing people as well. Is
right.
Get your ammo. You know, you never know when there's going to be a supply, supply problem and so forth, things like that. Okay, so here we are in 2016.
Yeah.
I see this Magpul S&B booth that just people coming and going constantly. Yeah. What do you see? What do you foresee in this upcoming year?
We're looking at very strong demand through the rest of the year. Obviously, politics are tough to predict, sticky subject to get into.
We don't have to talk about politics.
Yeah. No,
I'll do that on my own.
Right. You can figure out where we stand on that. But I think that will drive drive the business for the next year.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have to say, you guys put out a great product.
Thank you.
I enjoy it.
Yes, sir.
And I think a lot of the guys watching do as well.
Good, thank you.
Appreciate the time.
Yes, thanks for
Thanks,
stopping by.
Michael.
Yes, thank you.
I appreciate you watching, and you guys be safe.